Vyas Media Network.
So Holi really has been one of the biggest things in the country. Like Borsa Bari, I think people are waiting for Holi, especially event organizers.
Waiting भन्दा पनि एउटा national festival हो क्या. As an organizer, of course, I'm like we wait for good events, cultural days to come so we can host events and we can target a different segment and a unique event create garom. If you look it from the customer point of view, attendance point of view, it's a day event.
Is it the biggest day?
It is bigger than New Year's, bro. It's bigger than any holiday in Nepal. It's bigger than English New Year's.
Yeah.
किनभने मान्छे दिनभरि निस्किन्छ परिवार पनि निस्किन्छ बच्चा बुच्ची निस्किन्छ सबैले होली खेल्ने हो सबै रमाउने हो अनि नाइटमा क्लब्सहरू पनि even if it's a Sunday it's going to be packed because people are still going to come out that night irrespective of Monday being a holiday or not.
Yeah. So, it's such a whole family thing अनि बिहानदेखि बेलुकासम्मको festival that it has to be the biggest.
Every age group comes out. I think every age group comes out that day.
बिहान घरमा एकचोटि परिवारसँग खेल्नै पर्यो सर्टन परिवार चाहिँ परिवारबाट खेलेर हाम्रो एजको युथ भनौँ न 18 to 35 40 चाहिँ दे मुभ आउट 35 40 पनि हैन दे मुभ आउट सबै यो इभेन्टहरुमा फ्यामिलीज चाहिँ दे आर अल्सो आउट बट दे गो टु अदर फ्यामिली मेम्बर्स आफ्नो काका मामा दाइ दिदीहरुकोमा गयो त्यहाँ रङ खेल्यो अनि त्यसबाट पनि देयर आर सम हु अल्सो वान्ट टु गो आउट because in their culture even drinking is like okay भनौँ न encouraged भन्दा पनि it's normal.
Yeah.
So they're like okay ल आज रमाउँ न त साथीहरुसँग नभए नि परिवारसँग रमाउँ बाहिरै निस्कौँ. I see a lot of people hiring cars and buses and then
going to a spot.
बच्चा बेलामा त हामी ट्र्याक्टर हायर गर्थ्यौँ ट्र्याक्टर पछाडि चढेर पुरै काठमाडौँ घुम्ने भनेर it used to be fun अनि I think in the past few years minus COVID times Holi events have been one of the highlights हैन अनि like all the artists get work त्यो दिनमा all the DJs all the artists अनि so do you think like is the event getting bigger and bigger? Do you see it getting even like what's the potential of Holi as?
And every year definitely the number of people coming to the event is growing. Organizers point of view but yes the magnitude is growing so even we want to give a bigger better experience so we are also exploring opportunities of where we can be better so even we want to make it big and we're giving new reasons for people to come out. Why event in outside home we're giving you a massive stage, we're giving you good production, we're giving you good artists, all for the same price that you were paying years back. Don't you think so?
Yeah, it's all about the experience, bro. मतलब हामीले जहिले पनि every year we are seeing कि कसरी experience ठुलो गर्ने के मान्छेहरुको कसरी एकदम मान्छेहरुलाई आएपछि it's not the old Holi every year the last year जस्तै भयो त्यस्तो चाहिँ नगरेर every year we try to give something new.
Subway events are sold out. It's not just us. Yes. I think any venue, any restaurant, any club, any bar that is doing a Holi party in the day, in the night, you go and you check it out. Even the worst of places, even the places that are doing Holi for the first time are sold out in their category.
Yeah. Right.
There might be a restaurant that does 100 people capacity. Holi party is sold out. You go to your entire Jhamsi Hill Golin, people who have gardens,
they have Holi parties.
They put up a DJ and then sold out.
Yeah.
उसकै ग्यादरिङको साथी भाइहरू पनि पार्टनर्सहरूको फ्यामिलीहरूको मान्छे पनि आएर सोल्ड आउट भइरहेछ क्या
सबै ठाउँमा लाइक जहाँ ठाउँ छ त्यहाँ अहिले होली पार्टी भइरहेछ क्या
त्यही
हैन
सो लाइक म त के पनि देख्छु भने लाइक इट्स होली इज सो बिग द्याट नेसनल फिनोमिना त हो नै हो and it has such a potential to be an international attraction for tourists हैन अनि हामी like there's so many great events so many great artists अनि हुन्छ हामी त्यो we get so mad about oh Tomatino festival ल्याउँ गरेर then people go there as a हुन्छ नि vacation plan गरेर गइरा हुन्छ and Holi has that potential especially because नेपालको Holi is so unique than from other places पनि
and so many culture
नेपालको
लागि त it's a culture
like इन्डियामा पनि होली हुन्छ but I think यहाँको होली has a different vibe.
I think there's something unique that happens every year होलीमा बसन्तपुर पाटनतिर हुन्छ नि हैन है I'm not aware so much because त्यो अलिकति different culture मेरो उसभन्दा भयो तर just like you said, Bhakat Tomatina bhayo ni, if the tourism ministry bata, tourism level bata chai त्यसलाई uplift garera, grow garera chai invite vloggers, promoters from different parts of the country to just witness also this unique Holi color festival. I think people will start coming even more before then they come for the trekking season.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Like nature can't be the only thing that we are able to sell as a country.
That's what, right? Like you should have different segments to call tourists in Nepal ma, हैन. अब यहाँ चाहिँ only like let's say trekking or let's say अब हाम्रो पशुपति छ या फेरि different places. त्यसलाई मात्रै promote गरेर old culture लाई मात्रै promote गरेर हुँदैन. That's there, हैन. We have to bring something new. Like today's youth outside Nepal, what they are thinking, what they want. In Nepal.
Like I recently went to Bangkok. And there I got to see what a government that's actually serious about their tourism industry looks like. And like म वर्षको एकचोटी vacation plan गरेर कतै जाँदै छु भने त I want to experience as many variations of enjoyment as possible. I looked at nature stuff. I stayed at the beach. I went to temples. I went to clubs. I saw nature as well. But I wanted to do everything. This is a family friendly show. Yes. But then again, even that, and like I'm sure that we don't want to go that far. I don't think the people are.
To put it in a nicer way, I mean, even the adult tourism or entertainment is so big there.
Even the legalization of weed, I was so surprised by how lucrative marijuana can become. थाहा थियो तर आफैले देख्दाखेरि चाहिँ इट्स सो युनिक.
थाइल्यान्डले त्यही त एउटा पार्टलाई मतलब marijuanaलाई लिगल गर्नुबित्तिकै दे ब्रट इन अल द टुरिस्ट ब्याक अगेन नि हैन. त्यो एउटा पोइन्टै समातेको के
यति धेरै लुक्रेटिभ रहेछ. लाइक हुन्छ एभ्री 2 stores पछि देयर इज अ वीड शप.
Not even 2 stores, bro. Every store. You just need to go inside and ask, do you have it?
Yeah. And I'm not saying we do that, but that's what a government that's serious about their tourism looks like.
They just want to pull in people by any cost. Also, I think now that we're talking about tourism and how we're trying to connect events with tourism or entertainment with tourism, I think what Thailand did last year while bringing Rolling Loud was insane. They brought in like 3-4 lakh people.
Damn.
Ek varsa agadi tickets sold out. I mean, they announced it, I think, some 1 year back, and the tickets got sold out in like a month. And now, imagine all over the world, bada manche Thailand aundaisa. So, I mean, I'm not saying that it's not impossible here or it's possible here at this point in time, but if you have a vision, if you're open to talk about it, then you need to find the right guys. And then, the government level, again, everything has a step, it has a process. So, त्यो कुरा गर्नलाई त त्यो गभर्नमेन्ट लेभलमा नि मान्छेले बुझ्नु त पर्यो नि त. And the government needs to, maybe...
त्यो म्यासिभ लेभलको इभेन्ट गर्नको लागि चाहिँ आई थिङ्क गभर्नमेन्टको सपोर्ट चाहिन्छ कि. वी एज अ अर्गनाइजर्स वी आर देयर होइन. वी विल डु एनिथिङ टु डु द्याट. तर गभर्नमेन्टको सपोर्ट नभइकन त त्यो हुनै सक्दैन.
लाइक रिसेन्टली पनि वाट सिङ्गापुर डिड विथ टेलर स्विफ्ट.
That's crazy.
Did you hear that news? So they paid extra to Taylor Swift just to make sure that Singapore is the only stop in Southeast Asia. And then other countries are begging Taylor Swift to come to their country because they know kati effect garcha economy lai bhanera. There were news that Taylor Swift ko concert reignited economy of certain.
I heard एउटा शोले 500 crore कि कति कमाउँछ नेपाली त्यसमा हैन. I saw meme हैन.
So that's what they don't understand about like even adult entertainment, like nightlife entertainment.
The other problem I feel is even me, if I want to take a step further and reach out to the government, I don't know who to reach out. I mean, I'm being very honest. I would love to sit down with the government officials, explain them how the whole entertainment works, and start creating a dialogue, maybe with your voice and with Sanjay's voice and support, to create a dialogue. And then start not just getting influencers Delhi bada or India bada and just say कि ल तपाईं नेपाल देखाउनुस् अनि तपाईको रिलले प्रमोट भएर मान्छे नेपाल आउँछ कि, rather than saying government to government scale ma,
right,
just send in your artists to us, we will, of course, the government will pay or the organizer will play a important role in terms of payments पनि तर the government will support this event भन्ने लेभलमा कुरा गयो भने त
यहाँ त हामीले गर्दाखेरि गभर्मेन्टले सपोर्ट गर्दैन अब त्यो पैसा पठाउन गाह्रो हो यो गर्न गाह्रो होइन अब लाइक गभर्मेन्ट लेभलमा
सपोर्ट गर्दैन हैन के ब्रो their knowledge with these entertainment is only limited to the रातिको नाइट लाइफ पार्टी रक्सी के त्यसले इकोनोमीलाई कुन लेभलमा सपोर्ट गर्न सक्छ इभन लोकल लेभल्स अब हामीले डुइङ एन इभेन्ट म्याडवुल्फ एभरेस्टमा भइरहेछ मैले साउन्ड लाइटको मान्छेलाई एउटा बिजनेस दियो मैले त्यहाँ क्लिनिङ स्टाफलाई दियो मैले टोइलेट क्लिनर्सलाई एउटा जब दियो मैले डिजाइनरलाई एउटा जब दियो मैले टन्नै मान्छे हजारौँ मान्छेलाई मैले त्यो दिन इभेन्टमा ल्याउनु छ भने ट्याक्सीवालाले अलिकति अर्निङ पायो त्यहाँ लाइनमा बसिरहेको हुन्छ दे चार्ज देम अभियसली पठावालाले कमायो टुटुलवालाले कमायो त्यहाँ चुरोट पसल बाहिर छ उसले कमायो त्यसले जुस बेच्यो त्यसले कमाएछ आई मिन
म्याडवुल्फ जस्तो लेभलको इभेन्टको लागि चाहिँ आई थिङ्क वी इम्प्लोय 100 पिपल नि त्यो मिनिमम हुन्छ होला कि त्यो
डाइरेक्टली इन्डाइरेक्टली
द्याट्स इभन द मोस्ट मिनिमम पार्ट किनकि लाइक अस्ति भर्खर देयर वाज एन इभेन्ट एभरेस्टमै अनि लाइक म त्यहाँबाट इभेन्ट सकाएर आई गट आउट केही खानु पर्यो भनेर म एउटा खाना खाने पसल नि ज्याम प्याक्ड बस्ने ठाउँ छैन त्यहाँ अनि लाइक द्याट वाज ह्यापनिङ एभ्रिवेयर अराउन्ड द्याट एन्ड इट्स सच अ बिग हुन्छ नि इकोनोमी बुस्टर अनि त्यही टुरिज्म भने चाहिँ अनि हुन्छ नि के अरे नेचर र
स्टक विथ नेचर आई वुड से
नेचर र टेम्पल बाहेक केही नै गरेर
तर आइएम 100% स्योर हैन इफ वी सिट डाउन विथ द राइट अफिसियल्स एन्ड वी मेक देम अन्डरस्ट्यान्ड कतिको ठुलो इकोनोमिकल इम्प्याक्ट यसले बनाउन सक्छ एन्ड वी गिभ देम गुड फिगर्स वी मेक देम अन्डरस्ट्यान्ड होइन आई थिङ्क गभर्मेन्ट वुड इन्भेस्ट होला कि अहिलेसम्म चाहिँ त्यसलाई एज एन इन्डस्ट्री नै देखिएन यु नो सो पहिला पनि एक्चुली यो कुराहरू उठाएको थियौँ तर अगेन बिकज अफ द अनस्टेबल गभर्मेन्ट पिपल किप चेन्जिङ अनि कसलाई भेट्ने कसलाई नभेट्ने कुरा कसरी अगाडि बढाउने नै थाहा भएन कि एन्ड बाई द टाइम वी वर ट्राइङ टु फिगर द्याट अगेन द गभर्मेन्ट चेन्ज द्याट टाइम
अहिलेको जो गभर्मेन्ट पोलिसीहरूको कुरा गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ आर देयर अब्स्टिकल्स कि जस्ट एम्बिग्युइटीले नै गाह्रो गरिदिरहेको
अब्स्टिकल्स त छैन
प्रोसेसले गाह्रो गर्छ
प्रोसेस चाहिँ लामो भयो कि कहिलेकाहीँ प्राइभेट भेन्यूमा पनि अप्रुभल लिनुपर्ने कुराहरू आयो अनि प्राइभेट भेन्यूको अप्रुभल किन चाहिने भन्ने इज वाट आई अल्सो यु नो समटाइम्स वन्डर एम लाइक इफ समबडी इज अलरेडी पेइङ द ट्याक्सेस एन्ड इट्स अलरेडी रेन्टिङ आउट अ भेन्यू आई मिन अफकोर्स एउटा ठुलो क्वान्टिटीको मान्छे आएपछि वी निड सिक्योरिटी त्यो जानकारी गराउनु इज डिफ्रेन्ट त्यो चिठी दिएन भने इभेन्टै नहुने टाइपको कुरा हुँदो रहेछ कि सो मेबी इफ देयर इज अ प्रोसेस फर एभ्रिथिङ एन्ड इट्स मोर सिम्प्लिफाइड इट्स क्लियरिफाइड इट्स इन द वेबसाइट गभर्मेन्टको ल यो हुनु पऱ्यो ट्याक्टु गरेर सक्यो नि त
प्रोसेस छ भने एटलिस्ट मेक इट
अर्गनाइज्ड वेमा छैन दे डोन्ट सी इभेन्ट इन्डस्ट्री एज एन अर्गनाइज्ड सेक्टर
त्यो अहिले पनि एन्टरटेनमेन्ट भनेको मैले अघि भने नि जस्ट द नाइट लाइफ मान्छे जान रक्सी खाने जस्तो देखेको जस्तो लाग्यो मलाई चाहिँ आई वुड नट जस्ट कमेन्ट अन एनी वान अदर गभर्मेन्ट त्यसरी वेमा एउटा त्यो देख्यो अर्को चाहिँ के भएन भन्नाले साङ्गीतिक कार्यक्रम भनेको त्यो लोकदोरी अथवा त्यो लेभलमा मात्रै देख्यो कि एन्टरटेनमेन्ट हेज सो मेनी फर्म्स त्यही unimaginable form. Even if you get a circus from London, there is a circus, I forgot the name, but they travel. Yes, Cirque du Soleil. So they travel all around the world.
Yeah.
And then
it's a big event.
And it's a very big event. So entertainment does not have to be only alcohol friendly. It can be a sit down entertainment pani.
I know, I'm a comedian.
कति एस्पेक्टमा हुन सक्छ एज अ कमेडी हुन सक्छ इन्टरनेसनल कमेडियन्स क्यान कम इन इन्टरनेसनल सिङ्गर्स क्यान कम इन इन्टरनेसनल आर्टिस्ट क्यान कम इन इन्टरनेसनल मुभी मेकर्स क्यान कम इन दे क्यान ग्राब अ सेगमेन्ट अफ पिपल एन्ड इभन आई डोन्ट नो इन्फ्लुएन्सर्स लाइक के भन्छ अरे त्यसलाई मोटिभेसनल स्पिकर्सहरूको छ त्यो एस्पेक्ट्समा त कति छ क्या एन्टरटेनमेन्ट
स्पिरिचुअल वेमा चाहिँ अहिले पनि गभर्मेन्टले आई थिङ्क दे सपोर्ट होइन अब सद्गुरु आयो भने अरू लाइक दोज काइन्ड अफ त्यो भयो भने इभेन्ट्स भयो भने दे सपोर्ट गभर्मेन्ट सपोर्ट्स क्या तर मोडर्न एन्टरटेनमेन्ट मान्छेले नेपालमा अहिले पनि
सरी अल्कोहल त्यो त्यसमा पनि अगेन एल्कोहलको इन्भल्भमेन्ट देख्यो क्या सद्गुरु अथवा कुनै पनि स्पिरिचुअल इभेन्टमा त्यस्तो हुँदैन सो इफ त्यो एल्कोहलको पार्टलाई पनि अझ पोलिसी ल्याएर एउटा रुल रेगुलेसन ल्याएर त्यसलाई चाहिँ एउटा सेट सिस्टममा ल्याइदियो भने गाइडलाइन्समा ल्याइदियो भने त सकिहाल्यो नि. इट्स ह्यापनिङ अल अराउन्ड द वर्ल्ड. नेपाल मात्रै हुन लागेको कुरा होइन नि त.
त्यही इट्स नट अ न्यू थिङ द्याट वेयर इन्ट्रोड्युसिङ. भएको कुरालाई एफिसियन्ट बनाऊ भन्ने मात्रै. इट्स नट द्याट
सिस्टमेटिक.
हाम्रो कन्ट्रीमा एल्कोहल ब्यान नै त होइन नि त.
नेपालको टुरिज्म इयरको प्लान इज लाइक 10 लाख पिपल कमिङ फ्रम आउट होइन. मतलब 10 लाख मान्छे ल्याउन सक्यो भने पुग्छ भन्छन्.
त्यो त अचिभै भइसक्यो नि त लास्ट पहिले.
इफ वी डु वान इभेन्ट होइन, एउटा होली लाइफ फेस्टिभल मानेर इफ वी डु इट होइन, नेपालभरिमा यत्रो इभेन्ट हुन्छ, 1 लाख मान्छे त आई थिङ्क बाहिरबाट मात्रै ल्याइदिन्छ यहाँ होइन. सो त्यो लेभलमा चाहिँ आई थिङ्क गभर्मेन्टलाई भिजन ल्याउनु पर्यो होइन.
अब आएर न अब हामी त वी आर थिङ्किङ फ्रम गभर्मेन्ट के अरे हाम्रो पोइन्ट अफ भ्यू गभर्मेन्टको आफ्नै एउटा बाउन्डेसन पनि हुनसक्छ होला. बट अगेन अल अफ दिस विल मेक सेन्स वेन वी
sit on a table and talk.
Are there any people who are kind of advocating for this?
That's what I'm saying. We need to start. We as a team need to start.
आफैले गर्ने हो ब्रो.
आफैले गर्नुपर्छ. त्यही त. तर कसलाई गएर गर्ने नि थाहा भएन.
त्यो थाहा भयो. नेपालमा हरेक इन्डस्ट्रीको लागि त्यही नै हो. आफूले नै एडभोकेट गर्नुपर्छ ब्रो.
I think
कसलाई भेट्ने.
The place to start with NTB, Tourism Board. Maybe I don't know.
Exactly होला यार. अब किनभने लिगल पर्मिसन्स यताउता सिडिओबाट आउँछ. सो प्रब्ली वी निड अ पर्सन फ्रम चिफ डिस्ट्रिक्ट अफिसर एउटा एनटिपीबाट बिकज इट्स गन ब्रिङ इन टुरिज्म. अनि मेबी फ्रम द पुलिस साइडबाट एकजना हुनसक्छ टु इन्स्योर सेफ्टी सिक्योरिटी ब्ला ब्ला ब्ला. एयरपोर्ट सो मेनी थिङ्स इन्भल्भ नि. एटलिस्ट एकजनाले भेटेर अलिकति पाथ देखाइदियो भने चाहिँ वी स्टार्ट ग्यादरिङ पिपल एन्ड देन वी एक्चुली हेभ अ proper, I don't know, with the media, with everyone, like a, what do you say, like a conference.
Right.
त्यो लेभलमा भयो भने आई थिङ्क फर्स्ट लेभलको प्रब्लम जुन छ त्यो त्यही सल्भ भएको छ. सानोतिनो इभेन्ट जुन 1000जनालाई मात्रै छ त्यसको लागि त इस्यु नै हुनु नपर्ने हो कि. यहाँ त 50जनालाई इभेन्ट गर्यो भने पनि अनुमति, चिठी, साइन मिल्दैन हुन्छ नि. सो मेनी थिङ्स. That's only because maybe they don't have so much knowledge on this aspect and we don't know who to approach. The gap is so big that anybody tries to fill in does not reach the end.
Again, the problem is not त्यो चिठी लेख्नु पर्यो भन्ने होइन, तर जस्ट क्लियर भएन.
प्रोसेसै क्लियर
छैन अनि
उनीहरूलाई पनि क्लियर छैन कि, द गभर्मेन्ट अफिसियल्सलाई पनि क्लियर छैन कि एक्चुअली.
बिकज त्यही त त्यो लेभलमा उनीहरू बुझेकै छैन जस्तो लाग्छ. Today, if I would have come to Nepal, I think they would be charging 60 crores is what I heard when they were supposed to come, government level. But imagine having Shah Rukh Khan or Hrithik Roshan and Ranveer Singh and Kapoor and all of this in Nepal, and then the famdom from all over the world coming to watch IFA. Their tickets are not cheap. I think 1 lakh, 2 lakh ko ticket hola. So imagine if that त्यो क्वालिटीको क्राउड नेपालमा आउनु.
I can already see this clip getting cut.
Dubai did me.
महँगो छैन 1 लाख 2 लाख.
हैन त्यो हैन.
I understand.
सो त्यो मान्छे पनि नेपालमा आउनु भनेको त्यसले त त्यो एउटा आइफा मात्रै हेरेर जाँदैन.
I came with some hours and go.
What up?
What's up, man?
What's up?
Sorry, I completely wanted to crash it.
Nice.
जहिले नि तर्साउँछ यार.
त्यही त हो नि.
गाह्रो छ यार भन्दै बस्नु.
What are you guys talking about?
Talking about your topic.
Holy shit. Are we excited for Madwolf? Are you coming too?
I'm coming. I'm definitely coming.
100%. Hey, Sanjay is hosting it, so you better be there.
I forgot, man. I shouldn't be leading this. Thanks for having me, Aayush.
Thank you so much.
Oh, I thought you were saying that to me.
For the first time in history of on air, Sanjay Silwal Gupta is a guest.
Is a guest.
के छ हालखबर?
ठीक छ यार. It sounds so good, man. I didn't know that this spot sounds so good. By the way, I'm the first time anybody's sitting on this side too.
Okay.
I don't think this has ever happened here as well. Sorry, boys. This is like a first time for everything.
We were talking about Madwolf, right?
Madwolf Entertainment as a whole. So I think it's a very good point that we were discussing, that if only we can advocate with the right people, I think it makes it so ezy for the entire nightlife event scenario
पोखराको के भएर रहेछ पोखराको कसले उ गरेछ पोखरा 24 घण्टा कम्प्लिटली ओपन भनेर चाहिँ आई वाज रिडिङ अबाउट इट होइन सुजन जस्ट डबल चेक गरे यो
टुरिज्म क्यापिटल अफ द कन्ट्री भनेर
टुरिज्म क्यापिटल
यस्तो फेरि नेपाल गभर्मेन्टलाई डिक्लेयर गर्न चाहिँ कसैले रोक्दैनन् घोषणा त बवाल गरिदिन्छ यसलाई यो घोषणा गरिदिउँ खुल्ला दिशामुक्त क्षेत्र घोषणा गरिदिउँ यो घोषणा त्यो घोषणा फलो थ्रु यार
I'm with you on that यो 24 घण्टा गर्ने भनेर चाहिँ I was just reading up on that होइन I'm very excited it's a very good thing होइन that 24 घण्टा गर्ने हो भनेर obviously it's for entertainment scene it's really good होइन ठमेलको तेरो by the way ठमेलको के छ is it 24 hours or how does it work
no it's not 24 hours yet but I mean I did not know about Pokhara being 24 hours होइन तर यो कुरा त first capital city मा हुनुपर्ने हो नि त Thamel where you have 300-400 hotels 500-600 restaurants 10-20 clubs you know lakhs and lakhs of people who come every Friday night or you know tourists who come in the season is so huge compared to Pokhara पहिला काठमाडौँ आएर पो जाने हो नि त फर्स्ट नाइट त पोखरामै बस्छ नि त एकरी काठमाडौँमै बस्छ नि त फर्स्ट नाइट त त्यहाँको एउटा कुनै होटल अथवा हस्टेलमै बस्ने हो त्यहाँ गएर बाहिर 2टा ड्रिङ्क खाने हो त्यसपछि बल्ल नेक्स्ट डे पोखरा जाने हो अहिले चाहिँ बिकज डाइरेक्ट फ्लाइट स्टिल
डाइरेक्ट फ्लाइट अहिले भएको छैन फर्स्ट त यहाँ आउँछ त्यसपछि लाइक
एक्ज्याक्टली
देन
टुरिज्म क्यापिटल बनायो अब चाहिँ फ्लाइट ल्याउने भनेर
I'm going to be super optimistic on this. I'm going to be super optimistic on this. अस्ति के भएको थियो भन्दाखेरि म पोखरा गएको थिएँ अनि लेट नाइट के लगभग 9 बजेतिरको जहाजमा गएको थिएँ म पोखरा फर वर्क इन द मर्निङ होइन बिहान काम थियो अनि बिहान कामसाम सक्यो लेक साइड गयो एकछिन के भन्छ त्यसलाई प्याडल बोट गऱ्यो अनि साँझको फ्लाइट लिएर फर्केर आयो होइन सो यति पनि हुन्छ भन्ने चाहिँ मैले कहिले पनि कल्पना गरेको थिएन कि अनेस्टली भन्दाखेरि होइन किनभने यस्तो एउटा समय थियो जब बिहान यहाँबाट निस्क्यो couple of years ago okay this is probably 2014-15 होइन प्री अर्थक्वेक बिहान यहाँबाट निस्क्यो म पोखरा गएँ पोखरामा त्यो दिन के अरे स्प्राइटको इभेन्ट थियो त्यो सकाएँ फर्केर आएँ अनि त्यसपछि म चितवन गएँ होइन अनि त्यो चितवनमा आएर अनदर इभेन्ट टु गो एन्ड डु होइन त्यो सकाएर म काठमाडौँ फेरि फर्केर आएर अनि सिमरा गएको हो कि सो सिमरा गएर चाहिँ अनि सिमरामा चाहिँ राति बस्यो J89को इभेन्ट थियो त्यो रात आई नेभर फर्गेट द्याट होइन वाट आइम ट्राइङ टु से इज एउटा यस्तो समय थियो जब काठमाडौँ जहिले पनि फर्केर आउनु पर्ने थियो होइन अब चाहिँ कस्तो समय आएछ भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ यु गो टु पोखरा यु क्यान डेफिनेटली गो एन्ड फ्लाइ फ्रम देयर एज वेल होइन डोमेस्टिकली सो डाउन द रोड आई एम भेरी अप्टिमिस्टिक द्याट दे गोना गो एन्ड वर्क इट आउट at least the government's going to try to work it out and then international flights are going to come and then 24 hours going to happen so Kathmandu चाहिँ बस्नु पर्दैन I'm optimistic about that in a couple of years
that definitely will happen
बिचमा त एक्चुअली 24 hours भएको थियो जस्तो लाग्छ हामीले एक्चुअली बनाएको
but I think त्यो 24 hours चाहिँ पनि चाहिँदैन के अहिलेको कन्टेक्स्टमा अहिले त Thamel is almost empty man I'll be very honest the restaurants are having a tough time everyone's waiting for tourism to come in and then maybe give their sales but eventually what's happening is I owning a couple of restaurants I realized एउटा सिजनमा maybe I made some money but the off seasons again killing it to me so I'm just like surviving throughout the year I'm not able to you know
हाम्रो कन्भर्सेसन त्यही भइरहेको थियो that the government is not serious enough that it considers हुन्छ त्यो नेचरलाई मात्रै फोकस गर्यो भने त देयर विल बी एन अफ सिजन एन्ड अन सिजन राइट बट इफ दे कन्सिडर अल काइन्ड्स अफ एन्टरटेनमेन्ट अल काइन्ड्स अफ प्लेजर्स एज पार्ट अफ टुरिज्म देयर विल बी नो अफ सिजन
Sanjay, I think I was just telling him before you came that, you know, with your voices, with your connections and, you know, the media and support, we would like to, you know, start putting up a step to advocate and, you know, maybe have a kind of a discussion open where we can get the right government people to also tell us our side of the story because entertainment has not been looked up as an industry wholly. They've just been looked as nightlife, रक्सी खाने नाच्ने भाग्ने गर्ने झ्याप भएपछि लफडा हुने खालको हिसाबमा छ तर त्यसलाई सिस्टमेटिक त्यसलाई मनी जेनेरेसन इकोनोमीलाई अलिकति अपलिफ्ट हुन्छ throughout the year भयो भने there's so many people in Thamel bro shutting down so many restaurants in front of my eyes I think Maya shut down after 28 years
no way
It shut down, brother.
Maya shut down? Are you talking about cocktail or pub?
Yeah, Maya pub, 28-29 years bhaya ni. They shut down a couple of months back. And there's so many other restaurants and bars and pubs that are having a tough time because the rents don't go down. The rents are high as ever. People are not flowing in. I know taxes, staff expenses. The fixed cost will never go down. So that's only going to increase. And if you want to give quality, you cannot cut down.
What do you want?
I want to talk to the right people and
No. What do you want? Forget about the right people. What do you want? What would you expect? Like, what would you want individually as a business owner?
As a business owner, I would want to allow at least Tamil to have the एउटा noise pollution issue धेरै आइरहेछ. Even 9-10 o'clock, we're asked to shut down music. And now someone who owns a semi-open restaurant, उसले एउटा acoustic गिटारमा live music गर्दाखेरि पनि complain आयो भने त अब के भन्ने त्यसलाई हैन. So I don't know. अलिकति leniency चाहिँ त्यो लेभलमा maybe 12 बजेसम्म दियो भने ल 12 बजेपछि outdoor music चाहिँ not allowed.
Indoor चाहिँ ल you're okay with that. So त्यो एउटा अर्को what would you want?
Orko say maybe the government be more positive on the entertainment event side, bringing international artists like alikati support, more clarity on the process, more ease on the process, because when an artist comes in, even sanai scale goes na एउटा सानो 100 जना artist को event गरे भए पनि international artist त आइराछ नि त. त्यसले every aspect ma every person like kind of contribute to dira sake chahe taxi ho chahe hotel ho chahe airplane ho chahe food ho chahe Nepali food ho chahe nature ho chahe Baudha ma gaera euta photo खिचोस् chahe जेसुकै गरोस् एउटा बत्ती नै बाल्यो भने पनि उले आफ्नो पैसा त $5 त खर्च गरे नि त. तर अहिले सम्म I think all of this time we're just stuck with we are UN World Heritage Site, we have Mount Everest, we have Pokhrako Lake. अनि त्यतिमै सीमित भयो. And I'm not trying to say that the government is एकदमै neglecting भने हैन कि, but I think even they have a little less knowledge or no knowledge on यो entertainment side लाई चाहिँ अलिकति grow गर्यो भने चाहिँ it will impact the economy in a good way. तर के issues छ हामीले पनि उहाँहरुको issues बुझ्न खोजिरहौं. So we can also work on that, and we can also tell our issues so they also understand, and we can come to a common point.
Well, you are telling your issues right now.
I am, but I want to sit down with the officials.
These guys have been doing quality entertainment events for years now, हैन? अनि they are अहिले यहाँ बसेर कोसँग कुरा गर्ने थाहा छैन भनिरहेछ. The government should be thinking, oh, let's bring these people and talk to them.
If I'm called upon by, let's say, the government, by the CDO, or let's say by any ministry like the NTB or anyone, that okay, you know what, you are event organizers, you have the power and you have the knowledge and the experience to do good entertainment. How about you start bringing in people, artists or different categories? It does not have to be a DJ or a singer all the time. It can be a spiritual motivational speaker pani, it can be a comedian pani, कति जना आइरा पनि छन् नि. So त्यो प्रोसेस ल्याउँदाखेरि चाहिँ ल गभर्नमेन्टले यो लेभलको सपोर्ट दिन्छु, तर यो गाइडलाइन्स फलो गर्नु पर्यो, ट्याक्सेसको कुरा यसरी हुन्छ, अनि हाम्रो साइडबाट हामीले के सपोर्ट गर्न सक्छ त, उनीहरूले पनि हामीलाई क्ल्यारिटी दिनु पर्यो. अब अहिले त प्राइभेट प्रपर्टीमा पनि अप्रुभल लिनुपर्छ यार इभेन्ट गर्नलाई. त्यहाँ अप्रुभल आएन भने इभेन्टै हुँदैन. यु नेभर नो व्हेन योर इभेन्ट क्यान बी शट डाउन. सो आई मिन आई एम स्केयर्ड द्याट इफ आई डु समथिङ एन्ड डज नट गो माई वे, इभन दो आई एम नट डुइङ एनिथिङ अगेन्स्ट, होइन, अब के गर्ने त, चिठी त जसरी पनि चाह्यो. तर गभर्मेन्ट लेभलमा ल टुडी खेलमा गऱ्यो भने चिठी चाह्यो, रक्सी बेच्न मिलेन, वी नो द्याट, एभ्रिबडी नोज द्याट. प्राइभेट प्रपर्टीमा इभेन्ट गर्नलाई त अब चिठी भएन भने त्यहाँको लोकल लेभलको पुलिसले त इभेन्ट जुन बेला पनि सर्ट गर्न सक्छ, अनुमति खोइ भन्छ. प्राइभेट प्रपर्टीमा किन अनुमति चाह्यो? अनि त्यही इभेन्ट एउटा 5 स्टार होटलको प्राइभेट प्रपर्टीमा भयो भने त फेरि चिठी चाहिँदैन फेरि. तर त्यही प्राइभेट होटलको पार्किङमा गऱ्यो भने फेरि चिठी चाह्यो. So I mean these are अलिक confusing for us also. कुन लेभलमा भेट्ने फेरि. Every time we try to create a dialogue, I feel I want to connect with someone certain time पछि भनौँ न त्यो लेभलमा भएको मान्छे चेन्ज भइरहेको हुनुहुन्छ, अथवा टाइम हुँदैन, अथवा उनीहरूले यसलाई प्रायोरिटी नै दिएको छैन जस्तो पनि लाग्छ मलाई कहिलेकाहीँ. If at all we can sit down with all of them and maybe start talking at least. अहिले हामी कुरा गरिरहेछौँ नि त, अहिले हामी कुरा गरिरहेछौँ. इफ दुईजना गभर्मेन्टको एउटा सिडिओ लेभलबाट एउटा एनटिबी लेभलबाट पनि आएर बसेर चाहिँ ए होइन तपाईँको भिजन चाहिँ राइट हो, तपाईँ यहाँ तपाईँ रङ हुनुहुन्छ, तपाईँको अप्रोचै रङ भयो भने या.
I'll give you a good example, okay? I'll give you a good example of this story that I heard when I was very young, होइन, म सानो हुँदाखेरि सुनेको कि यो कथा, होइन, जहाँ चाहिँ एउटा सलाइको काँटीलाई भाँच्न एकदम सजिलो हुन्छ, धेरै सलाइको काँटीलाई एकैचोटि भाँच्न बडो गाह्रो हुन्छ कि, होइन. आई नो द्याट एउटा एसोसिएसन बन्न लागेको थियो, बनाएको थियो, कहाँ थियो, के छ मलाई थाहा छैन, इमान भनेर, होइन. आई डोन्ट नो वेयर द्याट इज, होइन. आई एम स्योर इट्स समवेयर, होइन, इट्स समवेयर, होइन. सो maybe that's one approach. Just being very honest with this, maybe that's one approach. I totally understand the pida that you're coming from. I used to do this way back in the day, right? त्यो एउटा approach हुन्छ सक्छ. Second approach चाहिँ के हुन्छ सक्छ भन्दा I'll be very honest with you, of course we've got new ministers like Biraji who are in youth and sports at the moment. There are so many different MPs who've come to our parties and had a good time in our parties, right? So they would also definitely go ahead and understand. So that's another thing as well, right? One more thing that I definitely want to add on to this is I think collectively if you go with like let's say 10-20 points, then they will definitely go ahead and listen. It's valuable. One more thing that I also personally want to go ahead and add is there's so many कति धेरै नेपाली कलाकारहरू बाहिर जाँदै हुनुहुन्छ. कति धेरै त्यो एकजना दुईजना मात्र हैन, त्यो पप मात्र हैन, त्यो हरेक जनरको कलाकारहरू बाहिर जाँदै हुनुहुन्छ. सो त्यो एस्पेक्टबाट पनि सोचेर चाहिँ कलाकार त बाहिरबाट आउँदै छन् नै, त्यो त छँदैन छ ठुल्ठुला कलाकारहरू हैन. यहाँबाट पनि कलाकारहरू जाँदैछन्. हामी मेबी कलेक्टिभली चाहिँ जाने कलाकारलाई पनि केही न केही चाहिँ हामी चाहिँ सहयोग गर्न सक्छौँ र जाने कलाकारले पनि उता गएर चाहिँ डायस्पोरासँग केही गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ र आउने कलाकारले पनि चाहिँ यसरी चाहिँ बेनिफिट दिन सक्नुहुन्छ भनेर गरियो भने चाहिँ राम्रो हुन्छ. One thing that I'll personally see right now that I could definitely go ahead and help out right away is, so हिजो चाहिँ एडभर्टाइजिङ एसोसिएसन अफ नेपालसँग कोटोलीसँग चाहिँ प्रेसिडेन्ट र भाइस प्रेसिडेन्टहरूसँग चाहिँ हिजो म बसेको थिएँ होइन. र यसमा चाहिँ एउटा राम्रो कन्क्लुजनमा चाहिँ हामी के पुगेका थियौँ भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ टुरिज्ममा चाहिँ एडभर्टाइजिङ एसोसिएसन एनले चाहिँ एउटा के गर्न सक्छ चाहिँ एउटा एक हिसाबले चाहिँ कन्भर्सेसन भएको थियो. सो वाट आई कुड पर्सनली डु इज आई कुड कनेक्ट यु विथ एन, and then they're definitely working on a few things. I could connect you with the NTP. This is me saying as a friend, and then collectively, and from your side as well with the Iman team, maybe if you can think of like collective things, and then maybe lead at least this aspect of it, because we all know all the people in events. Then collectively go ahead, this is a win-win situation, but it's a fight forever. Okay, like as a goer, you'll have 10 different points. Then there's going to be 10 other points that another Ritesh is going to have, who is like 10 years younger than you. उसको आफ्नै पीडा छ फेरि. आइएम स्योर छ होला होइन. अर्को रितेश 10 years from now, right? It's the same thing with comedy scene as well that Aayush is facing, if I'm not mistaken. हुन्छ नि होइन. अब यता त जेलै जान्छ होइन. यता नगा होइन है फेरि. यता नगा होइन है फेरि. यता नगा होइन है फेरि. मैले त्यसरी भनेको छैन फेरि होइन.
न्युजमा आउँदैन र पो
न्युज पनि आएको
छ.
I think त्यो इतिहास गवाह छ. एक्चुअली चाहिँ जानै पर्ने रहेछ कि ठुलो भएर.
I will help out on this. I promise. As much as you want.
I thought I will also go.
Don't worry, bro.
I pray that day is very far.
पिज्जा मोमोहरू पठाऊ है. पिज्जा मोमो.
अर्को त्यस्तै हो. पुष्प सरलाई भन्नुपर्छ
होइन. कसले मलाई बुझाउँथ्यो कि पिज्जा मोमो पठायो भने चाहिँ बाँडेर खान सजिलो हुन्छ अरे कि होइन. पिज्जा मोमो तास अनि त्यसपछि It depends upon where you are.
No fancy food.
No fancy food.
I remember my friends sending me पिज्जालाई टुक्रा टुक्रा गरेर तल अनि त्यसको माथि भात राखेर पठाएको.
Sorry, I
कफी उतै होला.
Okay.
राइट. पुष्प सरलाई भनिदिनु पर्यो भने हो खासमा रितेशले. But yeah, Madwolf, very excited about that. I remember that last year it was a big thing, the stage design itself. Yeah. And you guys spent a lot of money, lot of effort on that. Ani ke cha yo paliko चाहिँ के छ? What's the big thing about Madwolf?
More bigger.
It's bigger.
More costlier, but
I think more than money, more than anything, I think we've spent a lot of time. Yeah. We've spent a lot of time discussing on how to make it larger than life. We started designing, conceptualizing, discussing all of this in October. For March, we started discussing this in October, and then we started coming up with design changes, concepts, I know. So again, this time, no doubt, it's going to be very big. We're releasing the stage designs today.
Yeah.
It's going to get out on the internet. Milsa.
आइसक्यो भने देखाइदिउँ न. कि छैन?
सोसियल मिडियामा चाहिँ आएको छैन, but yeah, it's on my phone.
Okay. पठाइदिने भने देखाइदिन्छु त्यहाँ.
ठिकै छ. Shit. No. Phone offline, bro.
Oh,
Online
okay.
barbaad. Anyways, so we spend a lot of good time understanding what the people want also. I know it was a very good food for thought, I would say. We've been learning with every event that we've been doing for the last 10-15 years, and with Madwolf, I think we've understood that what people want is a good experience, want something unique. There are so many events around the country, city that are hosting free events. I know, good quality free events, but free for all. Even though people want to buy tickets, that's where what we've achieved in Madwolf so far. Is I would say that people are looking forward for this event. This is the third edition, so even after the first edition, people are like, second kasto huncha, stage ke huncha, यसपालि नयाँ के छ. These things are coming in DMs with us, and also excites us that there's so many people looking forward for it. So now we're just 3-4 days, 5 days away from the event, and lineups. We're trying to keep it as easy as possible, as local as possible. But we do have some international artists. Espali pani. Again, the national artists. Mata sabbai chan. I think all of our brothers who've been DJing for ages are all here. If you just want me to list it out, I'll start with the MCs.
The one and only.
No, but we have a new entry in the MC scene also this time. None other than
Robin Shrestha. Robin Shrestha has been MCing before Robin Shrestha had joined LOD.
Who we were expecting as but he couldn't come. So
Robin,
he's a bit unwell.
What happened? Too much partying last night?
No, not enough partying.
He said he's unwell. I'm like, ke bata LOD gakai chaina. So I think probably he's as a jokes apart, I mean, just the normal flu, but just wanted to keep in, some good rest before the main show. So we have Sanjay, of course, we have Rabindaya, we have Raksha Upreti as the female host. Besides that, as the lineup, we have DJ Finzok, we have Rabbit, we have Norchen, we have Kushal, we have Anish, we have Biki, we have a lot of artists. And then international artists, we have Jian Nobil, he's here currently in Nepal. And there's this female artist, I think somewhere from Yugoslavia. I don't know what country she's from, but I think she's coming here for a gig in LOD. So we're going to have her. She's J and Jin. I'm so sorry.
So by the way, stage goes Rajat made the stage. I don't know if you guys have talked about Rajat.
No, not yet. We're coming to that.
Go for it, man. Go for it.
So the entire so there are different ideas how we want to promote an event. There are some events which are artist centric. This much artist is the main catch. Everything else is sidelined. And artist like science, sound, light, stage production, normal level ma. What we realized in Hollywood, there's so many events happening and nobody really cares. Co-artist, they all hop around. Holi is more.
It's just the vibe, yeah.
So we were discussing how can we make it different? How can we make people want to come to our event every year? And then we came to an idea that we need to be experience driven. That is something that is in our control as well.
And they stay with people also.
Kun level ma hamle experience dine ho, कति स्पेन्ड गर्ने हो, आर्टिस्ट अवेलेबल हुन्छ, कहिले हुँदैन, कहिले हामीले खोजेको आर्टिस्ट मल्टिपल टाइममा पर्फर्म गरेर हुन्छ, कतिले सुनिसकेका हुन्छ. सो द्याट माइट नट lure people to come to our event. But every time since the first 2 episodes, I think we've learned that people like the stage. एउटा एकदम मेन अट्र्याक्सन नै त्यही हो. So Rajat saying again, he's doing all of that stage. He's been working with us since the first event. Every time we're going bigger and bigger and bigger. First year we did not have any screens. Last year we experimented a bit.
Those pyramid screens are iconic.
Yeah. Espali we're calling it the Madhouse box stage.
Ooh.
So it's in a very different theme. It's more bigger. So, I think this time it's 120 feet and 40 feet height. I think Rajat's already started making it in the last 3 days. He's already working on the stage in the venue.
He's on the ground, yeah.
So 100 feet.
So imagine
from here to there.
I'll try.
It takes him around 5 to 6 days to build it here, and then he's been working on his studio in his warehouse for the last 1 month.
He's been working for this since past year again. So, Rajat Sangha ke hundo रहेछ भने every time like Madwolf ko aba yo sakyo haina, it's like a 1 year thing for him. He plans, he executes, we discuss, discussion huncha ke huncha sabai कुरा huncha, last ma bन्छ haina. It's huge.
It helps so much when someone's passionate about their work.
He's very passionate, we are very passionate, so it milcha ke the energy, the synergy milcha haina. त्यसपछि every event पछि उले एउटै कुरा भन्छ के, oh, next what, bro? I am nothing. I am done. होइन, यसपछि मैले केही गर्नै सक्दिनँ. तर every time he brings up something new, and the energy त्यो हाम्रो पनि match गर्छ के.
Sign of a great team. Just push each other to be, more than what they think was possible. So, like, I'm very excited about this.
Susan, do me a favor. मैले त्यो एउटा एकचोक WhatsApp गरेको छु होइन, त्यो देखाइदेऊ न स्क्रिनमा. रजतले चाहिँ अहिले बनाइरहेको रहेछ कि त्यहाँ होइन, अनि त्यसको ठ्याक्क त्यो के भन्छ त्यसलाई, what do you call it, skeleton. I don't want to get it wrong के, मलाई थाहा छ he's going to get pissed at me if I get it wrong होइन. Skeleton चाहिँ बनिसक्यो जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई होइन.
के भन्छ त्यसलाई, chassis.
That's nice. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. I don't want to get it wrong. He's a good friend of ours, and he tries to explain it like about usko kam ta ulle tha huncha.
I think I know a few extra words.
What's it called?
So he's done with the scaffolding.
That's a good one.
He's done with the scaffolding, but the main structure is still going to take another 2 days, man. I think it's so huge. And until we were talking on the table, he was like, bro, yo, etima huncha bhyaidincha bhaner pura bhairachha.
He's on the phone. Hold on. Hey, Rajat. You are live on air, right, by the way, eh? So do not say something that you shouldn't say. त्यो अहिले बनाइरहेको त्यो इन्स्टाग्राममा हालेको त्यसलाई के भन्छ अरे, यहाँ Ritesh is trying to explain to us.
I was saying that अहिलेसम्म चाहिँ the scaffolding is up, but it's still going to take a lot of time.
हो कि हैन?
What is he saying?
He's saying that the scaffolding is up, अरु सबै गर्दैछ भनेर.
Oh, damn, that looks...
Yeah, scaffolding is almost up.
Thank you.
The bits of saying, then the
looks
main
huge.
stuff, the green structure that you see, that's going up.
That's going. Oh, and
Video call going here?
होइन ठिक छ.
I like the excitement, right?
Excited छैन.
The passion, you can see it.
गर न त भिडियो कल, के फरक पर्छ र हामीलाई त. हामी त होइन, we go, Ayush, can we do a video call?
Of course.
It's your show, man.
Of course.
ल, I don't want to. We don't want to. There you go.
Pick up my call. I've been trying to call you.
Okay, so what is going on? Tell everybody.
So,
Live.
This is almost about to finish, I know.
Yeah, Annie?
Now, this one is the most tallest one, which is going 36 feet above.
Yeah.
So we're taking extra time and extra care so that this structure holds its integrity. So going very slow, you central matching. Baaki it's almost done.
So, Rajat, what's the most exciting part about this year's stage? What are you most excited about?
I think I'm excited about each and every aspect of this.
Right now is the wrong question. I'm not excited about anything at this point of time.
All right, Rajat, we have been talking praises about your work. Yeah, last year ko stage was iconic. We are very sure that this year's stage is going to be more iconic than that. So we wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, man.
See you shortly, bro.
Alright, see ya, bro. Bye. यस्तो हुँदो रहेछ कि होइन, because like everybody puts in their 100%, right? Everybody's trying to put in their 100%, go way beyond that. अनि मलाई चाहिँ सबैजनालाई इन्कर्पोरेट गर्नु, you guys know my style हुन्छ नि होइन, सबैलाई बरु समेटु भन्ने लाग्छ नि त मलाई होइन, किनभने that's how an event is done, that's how this is done, that's how everything is done के. एक्लै गर्छु भनेर हुँदैन नि.
सबैको प्यासन फेरि त्यही लेभलमा चाहिन्छ कि, सबैले बुझेन भने एउटाको पनि गइदियो भने त्यो सक्यो.
Before episode aired, we were just talking about how event organized, like how every event they have to put the same amount of effort. And since I've been doing small events as well, comedy at one point you do want to scale up, and you know that you need other people in it, but it's so difficult to train people to be event organizers. It's so passion driven
ट्रेन गर्ने भनेको त आई मिन लेट्स से आई क्यान हायर समवन आई विल ट्रेन हिम ओन्ली फर द बेसिक स्टफ टु बी क्रिएटिभ टु बी आउट अफ द बक्स टु बी गिभिङ द्याट एक्स्ट्रा आवर्स विदाउट एक्सपेक्टिङ कि मेरो एक्स्ट्रा डेको स्यालेरी आउँछ कि आउँदैन वेजेस आउँछ कि आउँदैन होइन फर द्याट यु निड प्यासन ब्रो यु निड टु बी सेल्फ ड्रिभन आई क्यान
एक्स्ट्रा वेजेस र त्यसको लागि 12 वर्ष भइसक्यो काम गरेको अहिलेसम्म त आएको छैन
मैले त्यही भन्नु खोजेँ आई मिन आई रिमेम्बर हायरिङ अ कपल अफ गाइज इन माई अफिस होइन फर्स्ट इभेन्टमा के लाइक वी वर टकिङ अर्ली 3 दिनमा भाग दिइहाल्यो 7 बजे घर जानुपर्छ भन्छ होइन हाम्रो त कामै 7 बजे राति सुरु भइरहेछ मम्मीले बोलायो भनिदिन्छ अब ठिक छ गएर फर्क नि त मैले भने द्याट कुड बी अ रिप्लाई रादर देन बिङ लाइक अब ममा आउनै मिल्दैन हाम्रो त वी वर्क अल नाइट अल मर्निङ एन्ड देन स्लिप फर 2 आवर्स एन्ड देन अगेन कम ब्याक इन द मर्निङ आफ्टर अ कपल अफ आवर्स टु इन्स्योर एभ्रिथिङ इज फाइन
फुल टाइम
क्यानट से कि म 2 दिनपछि आउँछु अनि रेडी हुन्छ होला if something goes wrong event is
full time event गर्नलाई त family life is there's no family life
अब बिबी नि बोलायो भन्दाखेरि तैँले के भन्छस् त अनि त्यसपछि
म गएर डिनर गएर अनि फर्किन्छ
I've seen that नि त हैन
It's the first year, sir.
If it was easy everybody would do it, right? सजिलो भइदियो त सबैले गर्छ नि
To be an event organizer basically means to be a problem solver. That's all that happens. छुट्टा problem आउँछ अनि solve and you have to care about the problem. And
I don't know अहिले अब what does Google say होइन तर if I'm not wrong I read an article recently or I think a couple of months back it's one of the most stressful jobs in the world bro. And I think me and Ria we were talking in a podcast about our mental health पनि के यति स्ट्रेस छ the vision is so big you want to do good stuff तर everything requires money sponsorship छैन टिकट सेल्स लिमिटेड छ के गर्ने के नगर्ने सेम टाइम फ्यामिलीलाई टाइम दिन सकेको छैन साथीहरूलाई भेट्या जुग भइसक्यो you're diving so deep into that event that nothing around you matters at that point in time but other people are affected because they think that you've just been lost and तर अब त्यो लेभलको डेडिकेसन भएन भने इभेन्ट सक्सेसफुल हुँदै हुँदैन
It's an extreme
एउटा लेभल पछि के हुन्छ भने इभेन्ट प्रमोट गर्दै गयो सबै गर्दै गयो देन इट व्हाट ह्यापन्स इज 8,000 people 10,000 people are expecting from you अब you have to do it right अनि you cannot केही पनि रङ गर्न सक्दैन
नथिङ क्यान गो रङ
त्यो बेला चाहिँ जुन मेन्टल प्रेसर हुन्छ नि त्यो नेक्स्ट लेभल मेन्टल प्रेसर
I don't know Sanjay if you've seen me in events I mean although we've worked so many times I think you're so chill I'm so jealous of you on the day of the event तर as an organizer I am in a different अर्कै आत्मा हुन्छ जस्तो लाग्छ क्या जिउमा because why are you stressing out? I'm like, no, I'm not stressing out, but I am stressing out. Right? Everything is fine. I'm still stressing out because I don't know if something goes sideways. I mean, to ready hunu paryo त्यो problem solve गर्नलाई. Be it the security, be it if the alcohol runs out, if the food is stale, if something is wrong, एउटा bad mouth भयो नि त सकिहाल्यो नि त.
You know, no, go for it. No.
I believe the most stressful part is still managing the free passes.
Oh my god.
यता नि मिलिरहेछ नि उता नि मिलिरहेछ नि पास मिलिरहेछ.
I have this very people usually use 2 phones नि त अनि एउटा अफ गरेर बस्दिन्छन्. म त एउटै फोन म्यानेज गर्ने मलाई रेगुलर लाइफमै गाह्रो भइसक्यो भनेर आई डोन्ट हेभ अनदर सिम. अब त्यो फोन अफ गरिदियो भने के काम पर्यो भने कसैलाई रेस्पोन्ड गर्ने. अनि सेकेन्ड एउटा इभेन्ट पोस्टर आज हालेको आधी घन्टा भएको छैन इफ इट्स अ न्यू इभेन्ट गिभिङ हामीलाई त पास आउला नि त भन्ने डिएम्स आइसक्यो क्या हामी 10 जना हुन्छ है हामी 5 जना हुन्छौँ है हामी
अघि तिमीलाई भनेको थिएँ नि लाइक त्यो इगो सेटिस्फ्याक्सन भइसक्यो क्या मान्छेलाई त्यो पासेस माग्नु भनेकै इगो सेटिस्फ्याक्सन भइसक्यो क्या मैले चिन्छु त्यो पासेस पाएन भने 10 जनाको अगाडि मेरो नाम खराब हुन्छ
इभेन्ट अर्गनाइजर 2-3 जना होइन म त कोही न कोही थिएँ म त मेजोरिटी म त केही पनि हुँदिनँ आइएम पार्ट अफ नथिङ बट आई गेट मेसेज सेङ तैँले त चिनिहाल्छस् 5.5 एउटा पासको केही नभए 10,000 भएको इभेन्टको पनि 5.5 मिलाइदिइराख्न त तैँले चिनिहाल्छस् तैँले होइन तेरै त हो सबै होइन पिपल थिङ्क द्याट इट्स माइन हाफ द इभेन्ट आर लाइक ओके आई एम अ पार्ट अफ इट होइन सो त्यहाँसम्म हुन्छ भने चाहिँ इभेन्ट अर्गनाइजरको त कति लेभलको स्ट्रेस हुन्छ त्यो आफ्नो ठाउँमा छ. वान थिङ आई वान्टेड टु टच बेस के अघि रितेशले भनेको कुरामा चाहिँ आई थिङ्क रितेश त्यो के रहेछ भने ओभर टाइम चाहिँ मलाई त्यस्तो भयो कि लाइक आई एम मोर चिल एन्ड मोर रिल्याक्स नाउ के in any event. Firstly, I did grasslands, right? Of course, there were 1-2 things that obviously the technical bhaihalcha ke त्यो skill को event मा technical bhaihalcha हैन अब I have to kill time. I have to go ahead and make sure that everybody is taken care of, हैन म नै आते भने अर्गनाइजरलाई स्ट्रेस, जो आर्टिस्ट आउँदैछ उसलाई स्ट्रेस, क्राउडलाई स्ट्रेस. So I try to, my job is to de-stress everybody. Okay?
But I've never seen you आतेको कुनै पनि पोइन्टमा के मैले आतेको त हेरेकै छैन.
I'll give you an example के भएको थियो भएको थियो मलाई.
Wait, it's very good. It's really
नहीं अच्छा भाई हमारा होस्ट है.
भएको थियो. I'll give you a reason. हैन म actually I've always I love mentioning this. हैन I think I've mentioned this long ago. हैन मैले one of the toughest event as a MC that you can do is Miss Nepal. Okay? Being very honest with everybody, हैन कस्तो हुन्छ भने त्यसमा चाहिँ you have hundreds of steps. Miss Nepal जस्तो इभेन्टमा चाहिँ hundreds of steps completely live हुन्छ टेलिभिजनमा. त्यो स्किप गर्न मिल्दैन क्या त्यो किनभने त्यो 3 घण्टाको अथवा 2.5 घण्टाको त्यो जुन सेट हुन्छ त्यसमा सबै स्टेप भइसकेको हुन्छ कि टिभी रेडी छ, अडियन्स रेडी छ, लाइभ अडियन्स रेडी छ, घरको अडियन्स रेडी छ. They're all depending upon, you know, how the show is gonna go. Kati level of practice, kati level of training bhaisakyo huncha हैन. I cannot mess up, okay? Or MC cannot mess up. 2 जना MC होस्, 3 जना MC, 4 जना MC, we cannot mess up. के हामीलाई त्यो प्रेसर एकदमै प्रेसर हुन्छ के हैन त्यो म बुझाउन सक्दिनँ. जसले मिस नेपाल MC गरेछ उसलाई थाहा हुन्छ के त्यो हैन जसले गरेछ अहिलेसम्म उसलाई त्यो थाहा हुन्छ. I'm lucky that I got that training के कि मैले I've probably hosted Miss Nepal I think 7 times by now हैन. So त्यो गरी त्यो कस्तो हुन्छ भने हरेकमा मिस्टेक हुन्छ तर त्यो हरेक मिस्टेकले सिकाउँछ के. सो एकचोटि चाहिँ obviously I'll never forget इभेन्ट स्टार्ट हुनुभन्दा केही मिनट अगाडि चाहिँ अफकोर्स माई हार्ट रेट जस्ट वेन्ट अप के जस्ट वेन्ट अप जस्ट त्यो म बुझाउनै सक्दिनँ होइन किनभने त्यो घडी लगाइरहेको थिएँ मैले होइन यत्तिकै मेरो हार्ट रेट पप 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 इट वेन्ट अप के आई नेभर फर्गेट द्याट मोमेन्ट आई थिङ्क इट इज एङ्जाइटी अर समथिङ होइन आई जस्ट एन्ड अप गोइङ टु अ कर्नर आई स्मोक अ सिगरेट होइन एन्ड देन आई जस्ट पेप माइ सेल्फ अप आई टोल्ड माइ सेल्फ कि मैले आफूलाई नै भने कि एभ्रिथिङ इज कुल म्यान यु गट दिस वेन्ट अन स्टेज द होल सो आफ्टर द्याट चाहिँ होइन त्यो हुन्छ नि आई नो हाउ टु रिल्याक्स माइ सेल्फ पनि द्याट्स अ गुड वान टु त्यो कस्तो रहेछ भने पढेर थाहा हुन्छ नि त you've been through some of the toughest events in this country some of the toughest events in this country हैन मैले उलाई पिन पोइन्टै गरेर भने हैन you know नि त where things go wrong त्यो एक्सपिरियन्सले बताउँछ नि त द्याट्स वाइ मैले अहिले पनि जहिले पनि जो मान्छे ठुल्ठुलो इभेन्ट गरेर हुन्छ नि ह्युज स्केल अफ इभेन्ट रितेशलाई this is me personally saying you don't know this मैले पर्सन भन्छु रितेशलाई बोलाऊ एटलिस्ट एक्सपर्टिज लिइराख he knows where things are gonna get messed up किनभने उसको भइसकेको छ उसले त्यो सिकिसकेको छ उसले एटलिस्ट त्यो एक्सपिरियन्स सेयर मात्र गर्नलाई भए पनि रितेशसँग गएर चाहिँ लन्च खाऊ भनेर भन्छु कि म लन्च or whatever dinner whatever होइन because he knows where things are gonna go wrong. He and there are other few friends of ours. होइन ठुल्ठुलो इभेन्टमा मिसह्याप भएको साथीहरू थाहा हुन्छ नि त एक्सपिरियन्सले सिकाउँदो रहेछ कि
एक्सपिरियन्सले त सिकाउँछ मतलब उसँग इभेन्ट गर्ने बेलामा जहिले पनि होइन त्यो यति स्ट्रेस्ड हुन्छ नि हो यति स्ट्रेस हुन्छ तर त्यो स्ट्रेसले नै काम गरेर आउँछ जहिले पनि त्यो स्ट्रेसले नै काम गरेर आउँछ बिकज यतिवटा भर्टिकल छ यतिवटा पोइन्ट छ यु डोन्ट रिमेम्बर एभ्रिथिङ होइन तर त्यो स्ट्रेसले नै जहिले पनि यु रिमेम्बर एभ्रिथिङ यु होइन यु एक्जिक्युट एभ्रिथिङ इन अ गुड वे
I've seen it firsthand पनि we've done a couple of shows सँगै पनि and like I see it I like what I've admired about the team is just the trust that you have in each other किनकि लाइक यस स्ट्रेस छ तर सबैले इक्वली लिइरहेछ यो पार्टमा यसले गर्छ भनेर लाइक यु क्यान फोकस अन अदर
आई रिमेम्बर 24 आवर्स उसँग भएको क्या सुत्ने बेलामा पनि अब उनी आइरहेछ क्या दिमागमा होइन के भनिरहेछ 24 आवर्स
भाइ यु गेटिङ म्यारिड भेरी सुन त्यस्तो त हुँदैन होइन आयुष त्यस्तो हुँदैन
आज बेलुकाको डेट क्यान्सल
Before I bounce out, I just wanted to ask Aayush, like, this is personally, I just wanted to touch base on this. You've been doing, how long have you been doing comedy shows? Personally, organizing it?
Organizing, 5 years. Yeah, but very small shows. Tulo shows चाहिँ भर्खर गरेर but 5 years, yeah.
साँच्चै है यो मैले अभियसली मैले त पछाडिबाट अलिकति हेर्छु होइन यसको टेक्निकलिटिज चाहिँ कतिको च्यालेन्जिङ छ
कमेडी
show होइन organizing it's challenging in the sense that it's very different from music or any other kinds of event
clientele different
अनि त्यसले त्यो एक्सपर्टिज चाहिँ कसैलाई पनि छैन क्या बिकज नो बडी इज डन गरेको छैन अनि सो वी हेभ टु लाइक माई बिगेस्ट च्यालेन्ज इज educating everyone that this is a different field. And यसमा यो कुरा छुट्टै हुन्छ, त्यो कुरा छुट्टै हुन्छ, यो कुरा छुट्टै हुन्छ. And so educating that is the most difficult part. If everybody understood, it's an easy show to pull off. And every comedy show is easy show to pull off, but they just have to get out of the traditional music or other kinds of show को mentality बाट बाहिर निकाल्न मात्रै गाह्रो हो. त्यो निस्क्यो भने चाहिँ like अहिले चाहिँ like I'm working with Suman, and it's been 6-7 months, and he has learned a lot. I can be more ekdam chilled hunchu every show ma because he understands everything and usle manage गरिरहेछ. तर अरु ठाउँमा गर्दाखेरि पहिला चाहिँ we just like सिम्पल कुरा हैन, त्यो यो के भन्छ मिक्सरको मान्छेले यति धेरै रिभर्ब हाल्दिने हैन. अनि कमेडीमा यु डोन्ट नीड रिभर्ब. इट्स नट अ म्युजिक. इट डजन्ट ह्याभ टु साउन्ड हैन. इट हेज टु बी लाइक हाई, एकदम हाई पिच आउनुपर्छ, क्रिस्प हुनुपर्छ हैन. अनि त्यो नबुझ्दिने क्या. अनि त्यसपछि आई ह्याड टु लर्न हाउ टु
आफै
किनकि दे जस्ट कुड नट गेट इट. पुरा रिभर्ब हालिदिने हुन्छ नि, त्यो मिठो सुनिदिने क्या. हामीलाई मिठो होइन चर्को सुन्नुपर्छ
त्यो लेभलसम्मको. इन्ट्रेस्टिङ. अनि लाइक भेटरन्स लाइक अब अफकोर्स हुन्छ नि होइन, अपकमिङ भेटरन नै भन्नु त मिलेन मैले होइन. इज लेभल अफ टाइम होइन, त्यस्तो बुढो भएको छैन मेरो साथीहरू होइन. लाइक रितेशसँग प्लस अब अफकोर्स हाम्रो धेरैजना दाइदीहरू हुनुहुन्छ बिन डुइङ इभेन्ट्स फर सच अ लङ टाइम होइन. what could you like, what kind of experiences do you want to gain from them? Like conversation गर्दाखेरि के.
I really want to do an international comedy festival in the country, and we've done it once, by the way. 2018 ma we organized
Academy Hall wala ho yo?
No, we did it in एउटा सानो त्यो अहिले टिटो छ नि ठमेलको. We did 7 days of comedy. There were 15 shows in 7 days.
Wow.
And we had 31 comics from 16 countries.
Yeah.
Nice.
And we didn't spend any money. We just went to a Facebook group and said, hey, Nepalma comedy bhairasa. It's a very new scene. 2 years ago suru bhako. We want to do a festival. If you're a traveling comic, like just make your route through Nepal.
Wow.
And everybody came just by themselves.
You're lucky, bro. Lucky. You're very lucky.
Comedians are like that. Comedians love stage.
Yeah.
Not everyone. I remember writing that famous comedian ke.
Dave Chappelle? No. Kotako.
Russell Peters. I remember writing him at a very young age when I was just getting into events. And I somehow figured out his management's email address and phone number.
Russell bhaiya, come to Nepal.
I'm this. I would love to have you in Nepal. And that guy replies, one-line email, fill this form. And I instantly fill it, and then the requirement is so huge, monetarily pani, non-monetarily pani, that नेपाल त सपनै भइसक्यो कि त्यो नेपालमा आउनु अहिलेको लागि त सपनै हो.
प्रोडक्सन त्यसको पनि प्रोडक्सन बाहिरबाट ल्याउनु पर्यो.
मैले लाइक तिमीले जे गरिरहेछौ नि होइन, इट्स गोना बी एज अ फ्रुटफुल नदेख्ला होइन, बट इमेजिन अनदर आयुष. द्याट्स हाउ आई डु इट के होइन. आइएम जस्ट सेयरिङ. हुन्छ नि, मैले अफर पनि भनेको छु नि होइन. कल्पना गर कि अर्को आयुष 10 वर्षपछिको अर्को आयुष, 20 वर्षपछिको अर्को आयुषले यति स्ट्रेस बोक्नु पर्दैन कि. उसको अर्कै लेभलको स्ट्रेस हुन्छ, तर एटलिस्ट तिमीले बाटो बनाइदिइसकेका हुन्छौ कि. सेम थिङ द्याट यु गाइज आर वर्किङ अन, राइट. एन्ड हामीभन्दा अगाडिकोले दाइ दिदीहरूले जे गर्नु भएको छ नि होइन. सो इट्स अलवेज वी हेभ टु लुक ब्याक एन्ड थ्याङ्क देम एन्ड देन एक्चुली वे पेभ द वे फरवर्ड फर द नेक्स्ट के. अघि नै कर्मले भने जस्तो हुन्छ नि, अब पैसा कमाउने भन्छ ब्रो. आई थिङ्क हामीभन्दा अगाडिकोले पनि त्यही नै भनेको थियो होइन, हामी पनि त्यही नै भन्दैछौँ होइन. एन्ड द नेक्स्ट वान इज अल्सो probably gonna go ahead and probably say the same, but actually the next one is gonna probably think about that as well.
Like at the end of the day, I'm just happy that I'm doing it. Right? Just be part of comedy is like good enough reward.
And actually the scene is growing.
Scene is growing. Scene
we personally love it, man. I love it as well. I mean, we've got Zakir ones, we've got Harsh Gujral ones, but they were very supportive. Their team were very supportive in the end for us to at least break even or pull it off. I don't know. If they're not supportive, एकदमै गाह्रो हुनेछ कि. It's not like 6 बजे बोलायो 12 बजे आइज नि त. 6 बजे बोलायो 6 बजे स्टार्ट गर्नै पर्यो नि त. Like you said, it's a very different event. It's still an event, but it's different vertical, different understanding, and people have to come on time. People have to pay. Even if it's small money, त्यो चाहिँ फेरि तिर्न खोज्छ. होइन यहाँ चाहिँ even if you bring such a big artist, they'll be like pass आयो भन्यो नि तिमीले अघि चिनेको छ कनेक्ट छ स्पोन्सर छ यहाँ त्यहाँ छ कमेडीमा त you hardly get sponsors hardly almost निलै हो being very honest right?
They don't understand it. Like,
we have again the brands haru pani alikati pasira huncha.
The thing you told before, right? Now the comedy lai alikati touch garna unihharulai pani garo huncha.
The sense of humor insecure sa brand haru. And we can't make fun of them. Haina ani
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Cool.
all of them.
I really have to bounce. I love you guys. I know. One thing that I just wanted to say again, Riteshले भनेको कुरामा चाहिँ the seat that you are sitting at, होइन त्यो सिटमा बसेको धेरैजना साथीहरू होइन आजको दिनमा they're in places of power, right? यही कन्भर्सेसन गरेर यही टेबलमा होइन the same conversation that I was sitting and having there होइन so you have to understand that the power of conversations are very very big होइन र whatever things that you guys really want to happen हुन्छ होइन it is gonna happen not just sitting on this table but with conversations के म चाहिँ त्यसमा एकदम ठुलो बिलिभर हो कि so till the time हुन्छ नि यो vocal about it आफूलाई चित्त नबुझेको अथवा त्यो चाहिएको चेन्जेसहरू बसेर कन्भर्सेसन कुरा गर्न सक्यो भने पहिला भनेको थियो नि होइन द पेन इज माइटियर देन द स्वोर्ड भनेर आई थिङ्क यो आवर भोइसेस आर मोर माइटियर देन anything else in this planet. Okay? So till the time you're saying it, I think the changes are going to happen. I'll help out as much as I can. I love you guys. I'm going to really bounce. I love you guys.
Thanks. Love you.
I'll see you on stage.
Love you too. All right.
Thanks for having me, bro.
Thanks for
love you.
Giving me a job.
I love you guys.
Love you too. All right. So, yeah, like very good motivational point ma chhode janu.
Of course, that's all we have.
पैसा त छैन.
पैसा छैन. मोटिभेसन त आज घरबाट अलिकति बोकेर पनि आएको.
मम्मीले नास्तामै दिया.
I really wanted to ask like do you feel happy that you're doing this?
I mean, यो मात्रै एउटा जब भएको भए चाहिँ I think I would have cut down by now. यति ट्राई गरेर आएको छ, we're not been able to profitize it, होइन? But we're really passionate. But every event that we do, if we're म मनबाट खुसी छैन भने I never do it, bro.
True.
त्यो हुनै सक्दैन क्या. Money is not the first driving factor. I'm being very honest, होइन? त्यो भएको भए I think you must have seen, or Sanjay probably know, there's so many event organizers came and went कि एउटा गऱ्यो घाटा खायो गयो हामी पनि घाटा खायो गइरहेछौँ तर पहिलाभन्दा कम भएको होला. But we're now more into quality.
It has to be more than
यस्तो हुन्छ अब let's say we did 10 events होइन अब 10 बाट 6 वटा इभेन्टमा त घाटै खायो होला होइन 7th इभेन्टमा लेट्स से वी अर्न सम मनी तर त्यो पैसा जुन बेला कमाउँछ नि अब नेक्स्ट चाहिँ योभन्दा ठुलै गर्नुपर्छ यार योभन्दा अझै बवाल गर्नुपर्छ त्यो फेरि सबै तर देन अगेन वी आर गिभिङ सम एक्सपिरियन्स वी ट्राइङ टु बिल्ड सम एक्सपिरियन्स
सबैको आफ्नो काम एउटा साइडमा छँदैछ सर्भाइभल त्यस्तो गाह्रो चाहिँ भएको छैन.
I totally agree. If I didn't have a job, I don't think I'd be doing comedy.
Exactly. So एउटा बेसिक जब अथवा एउटा बिजनेस चाहिँ छ which is giving you survival. Parents are there to support, families there to support, friends are there to support. So we're doing it and we hope to continue this for a long time. I hope that the industry grows overall.
Yeah, definitely. KTM Live को लागि what's the Everest? What is the like eventual यो चाहिँ legacy of
I mean the day Nepal starts hosting stadium level of concerts with international artists of a global stature is where I would like to see KTM Live at least host it once. Bato like Sanjay said bato बनायो त हाम्रो भन्दा जुन पछि आउने अब केटाहरू छन् इभेन्ट सिनमा उनीहरूलाई सजिलो पनि हुन्छ तर अहिलेसम्म त्यो लेभलमा त भएको छैन नि. I don't remember anything after that guy came in नि Brian Adams होइन त्यो पछि त मैले अहिलेसम्म स्टेडियम बढेको देखेको छैन.
The last big thing was
त्यही नै हो
होइन अस्ति भर्खर भएकोको हाम्रो Arijit, yeah.
So no, I'm talking stadium scale.
Stadium scale.
I think that the ground that event that you're talking about, that cap is like what 10,000-15,000 cap. A stadium, when I talk about stadium, it's like 35,000, 40,000 cap. I don't know if I could bring Drake, if I could bring some big name singers. It's a dream. I mean,
of course,
it's a big dream. It's a it's a dream that I think is achievable, but not at this point in time. But एउटा इभेन्टले काहीँ न काहीँ त्यसलाई नजिक ल्याउँदै गर्छ. There might be lakhs and lakhs of steps with every event, with every day passing by. I think एउटा step घट्दैछ. Somewhere down the line, I think it will be possible. But yeah, that's the dream. That's something I've always wanted to achieve.
KTM presents Drake.
Could be Drake, yeah.
Concert level चाहिँ अब एउटा त्यो भयो. If we add to it like let's say Madwolf Holi. Yo एउटा festival, if we could grow it into something which like let's say Tomorrowland or Burning Man, something like that, कि people look through it. वर्षभरिमा एकचोटि त नेपाल जानु छ भने we have to go for Madwolf.
I can already see Madwolf in a very a remote place where you have to travel, and then it's a big thing like Burning Man.
So we are working. I think hopefully your Barsako end or next year ko end we want to do a festival, not in Holi itself. Yeah. We want to call it Madwolf Music Festival, maybe do it somewhere else. But again, the imagination is so beautiful. I wish I could have shared. It's just an imagination, but where the music festival ko vibe global level ma lagna saknu.
That's where we are spending more on the experience part, the stage part festival feel त्यो level ma we are trying to give that experience so that people understand what's a festival looks like.
I was curious, अहिले सम्म जतिको इभेन्टहरु भइराछ यसमा local participation versus foreigners haru, tourists haru, kasto cha ki mostly local
mostly some of the local.
It's all 100% local पनि. Also I think अहिले ठ्याक्कै यो मार्चको बेलामा tourism ठ्याक्कै छैन नि त त्यति साह्रो, but I think by the end of March it just starts to escalate because trekking season comes in April for most of them, हैन. त्यही कुरालाई चेन्ज गर्न खोजेको. Now I think if I can start promoting Madwolf in India or around countries, I'm sure I might be able to bring in a few people. But त्यो के को लागि आउँछ त अब 6 घण्टाको एक्सपिरियन्सको लागि त आउँदैन. सो फेस्टिभल स्केल भनेको 1 दिन 2 दिनको लागि लग्नु पर्यो, क्याम्पिङ स्याम्पिङ रुम्स दिनु पर्यो, त्यो लेभलको बिल्ड चाहिँ गर्नु पर्यो. So we want to take Madwolf to a global stage someday. तर पहिला नेपालको लेभलमै पनि it has to be on the top scale नि.
And यो चाहिँ it's मैले यो कुरा निकाले छु हैन, because it doesn't sit with me well. We pride ourselves in being tourism country. We look at clubs, we look at parties, and it's mostly local participation. I understand it being majority. But एकदमै negligible छ नि त.
नेपालको क्लब सीन कोही कुरा गर्ने हो भने हैन, the way these guys have done it हैन, तमिलको सीन कुरा गर्ने हो भने I have so many Indian friends who come to Nepal हैन. एकचोटी काठमाडौँमा पार्टी गरेपछि they are like, bro, पार्टी त यहाँ हुँदो रहेछ, यहाँ होता है यार पार्टी त. इन्डियामा त केही छैन यार. The club scene is so great and all the vibe, people are enjoying, people have त्यसलाई अब अलिकति अझै हामीले प्रमोट गर्न सक्यो भने त्यो लेभलमा हामीले गर्न सक्यो भने people come to party.
The missing part is the marketing, branding, promotion.
Hong Kong people go to only enjoy the nightclubs.
Right.
हैन, Shanghai जान्छ only to enjoy the nightclubs. त्यो लेभलमा काठमाडौँलाई ग्रो गर्न सक्छौँ हामी.
So exactly त्यो गर्न सकिन्छ नि त. We have enough talent, we have enough spaces, and we have great organizers. अहिले त actually a lot of great teams have popped up पनि हैन, अनि so त्यो गर्न सकिन्छ, but it's not happening. I think
it will fall into place, man. I'm again very positive about all of these things working out. But again, we start creating the dialogue, we start talking, we start being more vocal at the right places. So yeah,
like I said, advocacy. I guess that's the point of democracy.
That's all.
गर्नै पर्ने हुन्छ त्यो चाहिँ.
I think the more youth is coming in the politics level, त्यो लेभलमा मान्छेले बुझ्ने मान्छेहरू आउँछ अनि
के त next time one of you will इलेक्सनमा उठ्दिने.
We are totally fine with what we are.
Political entertainment.
के political campaign आज पार्टी गरौँ. Everybody votes.
I'm sure उनीहरूको पनि stress level अर्कै हुन्छ होला. उनीहरूलाई रमाइलो गर्न त मन लाग्छ होला. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe organize an event for all the political leaders. Give them a stress-free हुन्छ, bro. I feel every time I used to go party, अहिले त एकदमै कम भयो because of the work I am, अलिकति धेरै टाइम जान्छ. But I always feel that every time I go celebrate or listen to good music, my stress is gone for that time.
Yeah.
So everybody needs it, man. Everybody needs their own form of entertainment. कसैको लागि कमेडी होला, कसैको लागि क्लबमा नाच्नु होला, कसैको लागि म्युजिक मात्रै सुन्नु होला, कसैलाई लाइभ ब्यान्ड सुन्नु होला. तर it's important for
Everything
everyone.
should be available. That's it. That's more.
सबैलाई इम्पोर्टेन्ट छ यो कुरा एकदमै.
So, KTM लाइभबाट गरेको कामहरू मध्ये what are you the most proud of?
Of course, Madwolf, man. I mean, other events that we've done have been more artist-centric. Madwolf is the first that was more experience-centric, concept-centric. And now we've come up with another brand called Lost in Paradise.
Oh, yeah.
It's more house music, techno. But again, it's more towards the online side of the entertainment where we want to record the entire set, put it on YouTube in the coming days, and grow a global, following for it, and then again turn it into a festival. So next year we're again having a big festival for Lost in Paradise. So early to just grow that following, we're doing small shows around in unique venues.
Unique venues, like to show what Nepal. भनौँ न अब पशुपति त देखायौँ हामीले होइन. अब त्यो पशुपतिमा हामीले म्युजिक एस्पेक्ट पनि एड गरिदियो भने एउटा अर्को क्राउडलाई पनि we can bring it.
Right. What is the next Lost in Paradise?
अब अहिले भेन्यू चाहिँ म भन्न अलिक गाह्रो. But so the project that we've planned is we'll do 6 events this year total.
Okay.
एक वर्षमा. So now the next one will happen around end of April. Because you have Nepalese New Year's and so forth. But again, this is not a massive event as of now. We're just looking at limited 150 people, and then we cap it and we close the tickets. And we record everything, all the music, all the artists, and then we're trying to promote them online. And then eventually, when we have a good following with 6 episodes, is when we turn it into a festival next year. So first episode was very successful. It was just 150 people gathering, but it got sold out like a day or two before the event. And it was a very unique venue.
That's where people need tickets, Keferia. When it's sold out.
It's a very funny story because Asti Bakar Bako Lost in Paradise. I was planning to come. And I was with my friends, a couple of friends. And they said, pass Milana. And then I was like, so, nagakai thiko.
होइन तर त्यो दिन त लाइक
हामीले
टिकट्स पनि दिन सकेन यार मान्छेहरूलाई.
So many people went back.
All right.
So many
That's
people
great.
went back. It's great also, but again, पहिला लिएको भए गाह्रो हुँदैन थियो.
पहिला लिएको भए
Somebody else would have returned back. So again, we encourage people to buy tickets, to support us, because I'm very visionary when it comes to events. I want to give like some really good events to this country. Being part of it is a privilege also, I feel sometimes. आफैले गरे पनि I'm like, wow, we've done this.
Yeah.
So त्यो सबै गर्नलाई again, cash flow is really important, support is important. So मान्छेले बिस्तारै टिकटहरू चाहिँ किन्दैछ जस्तो लाग्छ होइन. तर again, that mentality needs to change completely.
Also like people have to understand that when the money comes from the people, then the event will be focused towards the people.
them, yeah.
And sponsor बाट बढी पैसा आएको छ भने there will be so much like sponsor heavy.
There's so much compromise, bro.
Take so much compromise. यो गर्न मिल्दैन त्यो गर्न मिल्दैन. Like I remember Hers को showमा like if ticket राम्रोसँग सेल भएको भए we didn't have to put these giant LED screens, which was such a distraction.
Oh, it was. So again, in KTM Live, we've been very clear that if we put something out on the internet or out in the city, in the world, irrespective of the sponsorships, we'll do it. I know we have a timeline. We'll try to gather sponsorships that we can, but we don't want it to be sponsorship driven.
Yeah.
अनि त्यो भिजन पनि कम हुँदैन क्या. लेट्स से कि हामीले यतिको एउटा इभेन्ट गर्ने भनेर प्लान गर्यो, स्पोन्सरशिप आयो आएन, विल पुल द्याट अफ. इफ वी आर प्रमिस समथिङ टु द पिपल, टु द अडियन्स, विल डु द्याट.
कि त म हाल्दिनँ होला इन्टरनेटमा अनलाइन, अथवा वर्डै पुट आउट गर्दिनँ द्याट यो इभेन्ट हुन लाग्छ. इफ द वर्ड इज आउट देन विल डिलिभर इट. त्यति बेला चाहिँ वी डोन्ट वान्ट टु कम्प्रोमाइज. सो यसपालि
जस्ट टु बी एबल टु से टु द स्पोन्सर कि हाम्रो ढुङ्गा हो, तिम्रो आउने भए आओ.
त्यो पनि हुँदैन. लाइक वी प्लान अ बजेट अब एभ्री डे बजेट इन्क्रिजै भइरहन्छ होइन.
एभ्री टाइम बिकज अगेन अब हिजो आज पनि हामी ब्रो यो नगरौँ न, होइन गर्नुपर्छ, पैसा कहाँबाट ल्याएर आउँला नि त. विल फिगर समथिङ. बिकज हामी त्यो क्वालिटीमा गयो भने आई थिङ्क पिपल आर अगेन गोन कम ब्याक. हुन्छ नि, त्यो एउटा पोइन्ट आयो भने चाहिँ जस्ट लाइक इन्डियामा त आउने बे आ भन्दा पनि वी आर क्रिएटिङ समथिङ वर्थ भ्याल्यु. द्याट्स वाइ यु आर विलिङ टु स्पोन्सर नि त. मैले कि राम्रो नबनाएको भए वाइ वुड यु स्पोन्सर So we want to set up that mindset that rather than saying sponsor नभइकन त हुँदैन भन्दा पनि we are creating something nice. If you be a part of it, it's going to benefit both of us equally and maybe even more to you because it's a good collaboration. So त्यो lines मा चाहिँ I want to work, and I think brands have, whoever we've worked with जुन इभेन्टमा मेबी 100% नआएको भए पनि एक लेभलमा चाहिँ दे स्टार्टेड टु अन्डरस्ट्यान्ड कि ठिक छ, इट्स अ गुड कोलाबोरेसन. पहिला चाहिँ के हुन्थ्यो, एउटा ब्रान्डले स्पोन्सर गर्यो उसकै बोर्ड हालिदिन्थ्यो नि त, रातो भए रातो, निलो भए निलो, हरियो भए हरियो हुन्थ्यो. यसपालिको इभेन्ट स्पोन्सरसिप्समा पनि द ब्रान्ड वाज लाइक ओके लेट्स सेन्ड मी यर फ्लायर डिजाइन्स एन्ड विल मर्ज इट. We'll give you a collaborative design where we see that we are associated with you and not just our branding everywhere. अब त त्यो पोइन्टमा गेस्टले पनि बुझ्न थालिसक्यो ए स्पोन्सर गरेको तर राम्रो त देख्नु पर्यो आँखालाई, मात्रै ब्रान्डको लोगो अथवा बियर अथवा एल्कोहल देखाएर त भएन नि त.
And तर like I think brands have started to understand these things.
त्यो अझ राम्रो हो कि when you go to big festivals globally, even if for example there's an XYZ beer sponsoring the event, they don't just turn everything red, green, blue, yellow. Okay, they see what the organizer's poster or design is. How can we collaborate it and make it look that okay, this brand is a part of the event rather than saying that we have sponsored the event.
True.
There's a very big difference, है bro. हेर्दाखेरि चाहिँ अहिले लाग्दैन कि यसले स्पोन्सर त गरे हो, तर मेरै फ्लायरमा मेरै ब्याकग्राउन्डमा एउटा उहाँको लोगो आउनु भने ए दे आर टुगेदर, दे आर अ पार्ट अफ द इभेन्ट. And if I just make it all of their brand color, यसले स्पोन्सर पो गरेको रहेछ भन्ने एउटा, there's such a big difference कि त्यो सुन्नुमा र भन्नुमै के. So अब त्यो बिस्तारै चाहिँ हुँदैछ.
Hopeful, optimistic.
होइन यो इभेन्टमा चाहिँ we've strongly tried and explained the brands also. तपाईँले पाउने भ्याल्यु तपाईँले पाउनै पर्छ. You've been a part of us, our event. We'll give you all the value that you want.
They will get it.
तर just in a more beautiful way गरौँ न त.
They are getting it. They are of course getting it.
So Madwolf Holi को दिन Everest.
Sunday 24th of March. Tickets are all available exclusively at the Khalti app. अहिले चाहिँ आज today we launched something new. What we're also doing is everyone who buys a ticket from the app also gets a complimentary ticket for the Himalayan Times Food Festival.
Ooh.
So for the price of one, you're getting 2 event tickets, and then you also get a color bomb that we say with the ticket itself. It's a festival colors. We want people to celebrate it with one, right?
So it's going to be great. So I think early birds are gone.
Early birds are all sold out. We had very limited. Early phase 1 tickets solid. They are 1,500 inclusive of taxes. But like I said, so the 1,500 includes a ticket for Madwolf, ticket for the THG Food Fest, a complimentary color bomb as well.
Insane value for money.
And those who all have bought tickets for the event, they get to be part of the after party.
Ooh. Yeah. And that's the best part. Party after the party.
Party after the party.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming here. We all appreciate everything that you guys have done so far.
Thank you.
We hope that this gets taken more seriously,
Yes,
from everywhere, from government, dekhi liera, CDO dekhi liera, wherever. So yeah, 24th March, Sunday, Everest Hotel, parking ground ma, बिहान 11 बजेदेखि नै सुरु, and it goes on till
8 p.m.
Till you can party actually, because we have an after party. So till you can party.
Then after party.
That video is from last year, but you look at the number of
It was like I know I wasn't there. I didn't play Holi last year. But I was looking at everything. It's an insane crowd.
Mad crowd, bro. Mad crowd.
Thus the term Mad Wolf.
Yeah.
Right,
that's Sanjay. That's Sanjay.
All right, so maybe one of these events I'll host, Bunny.
Yeah, of course, we love to.
All right, thank you so much, guys. That's it for today. And
thank you, Aayush, for having us on the event.
Sure. Thank you.
Vyasa Media Network.